Johnson.
That was crazy what we just went through.
Unbelievable.
My feet were just hurting at the end of the game.
It's going to be a long day.
When you saw that Western was on the schedule this year and they were coming here, did this pop into anybody's mind? Did the thought occur to you like, oh, the last time they were here is something that I'll never forget?
It was a big test. I mean, they were the defending champs, as you said, and, you know, they were the team to beat.
I remember it being really back and forth. They were coming off a pretty good year, and I think we left it all out there.
It was definitely a dogfight every quarter, especially the extra quarters that we had to start going for 2-point conversions and stuff like that.
Got a receiver caught at the 15, at the 10, at the 5. That's a Buffalo touchdown.
Adam Mitchison needed to make it with 30 seconds to go in the game just to send it to overtime. What do you remember about that?
I was nervous. I was, because a true freshman, I was just very nervous. Didn't want to mess up. Pretty relieved once he made it, and everyone was.
Money Mitch sends the game to overtime. We're tied at 31.
What was it in the overtime where the girl ran out?
Yes.
I think I was on the field during that play, and I saw her run on the field, and it was just like, is that even legal? Like, I don't even know why you're out here. Like, but then I realized, like, that was his sister or something. So it was just like, I understood where she was coming from, but yeah, you gotta get off the field.
First of all, the game's not even over. Like, most people in the stands kind of understand that.
The title, he was being very rude to her. He was like, get off, or, you know, I don't know if you remember that at all. But he was like, he shoved. It was crazy. It was just like
just pushing her away.
Yeah.
Snap, spot, kick, up, and good! Unbelievable!
Once he missed the field goal, I was just like, oh my God, it's gonna be a long day.
You can't stop Anthony Johnson.
The touchdown was a KJ Osborne catch, but the two-pointer was kind of cool.
Oh, it's a throwback to Drew.
It was a throwback to Drew.
Yeah, it was a throwback to Drew.
Oh, right.
And it is a throwback to Drew. He catches it.
Drew Anderson, watching him play was absolutely insane. When a second-string quarterback comes in, you don't expect much out of him. I mean, we all knew what Drew could do. Tyree's a great quarterback, and Drew was equally great.
Everyone was like, all right, Tyree's down, but like, Drew's pretty freaking good.
Pure magic from Drew Anderson today.
You can pull up the record book for the NCAA and see your, maybe not your specific names, but the team that you were on as it ties to that game. What does that mean to you?
It's special. It's something I gotta look at, show my grandkids when I'm older. Like, hey, I was part of this team, and then tell stories about the game.
It's always a loss, so you're gonna be mad about it, but it's just like you can talk to somebody in your family and say, I was a part of that game. I was a part of those 7 overtimes and how long it was. My parents were at that game. They planned on spending time with me after the game, but once it got to 9 o'clock, they just wanted to go home and go to sleep.
That game was definitely a turning point game and showing people that we can play with the best.
It definitely built a culture that we're going to fight regardless.
When we have young kids come in, and they're like, oh, what's the craziest game you guys ever played in? You know what I'm saying? Or like, what's this? Or like, you guys, you know, or whatever. We have a story to tell. You know what I'm saying? Like, how, you know, when we're working out, we're doing conditioning, or in the middle of practice, and it gets hard. It's like, well, you know, you could last for 5 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, but at the end of the day, you guys put your head down and work.